Hi Kiffers, and welcome to Empower Social Strategy. I'm your host, Ms. Kiff. Recently, I made a poll on LinkedIn, which was what type of video do you want to see next on Empower Social Strategy, and everyone voted for most of the categories, but video editing came up. So I thought, why not do a video editing series for you? So this video is everybody who's looking to create YouTube videos or social media videos on how to edit it for beginners. Right, let's get into this. And if you haven't done so already, if you're watching on Instagram, please do follow me, share this video, tag someone who would find benefits from this video. And if you're on YouTube, please do subscribe. The mindset behind video editing, and I wanted to give you reality versus expectations. Okay, so the first and foremost thing is video editing takes time. It takes creativity, time, and if that is something that you do not have, then you might want to consider outsourcing. Okay, so some people are really good at video editing, some people have a natural ability to edit, and some people just really want high quality videos, but they just can't be bothered, and that's okay, because we live in the digital world. Everything can be outsourced. So if you're looking for outsourcing places, go to fiverr.com. There's so many places on there that charges like next to nothing for video editing. However, if you're looking to update your skill set, then continue watching this video. Consider the software you're going to use, and in particular in this series we're going to focus on iMovie and Canva, and there is so many apps though. There's so many video apps out there that make it so easy to video edit, and you have to like it. Like, video editing is not for everybody. It can take so much time. I personally love it because I love the technical abilities with it. I love the nerdy aspects of it. I love the creativity aspects of it. That's why video editing is something for me. There's a lot you can do with nothing, you know what I mean? Okay, so software. What software you're going to use? You can have Final Cut Pro, you can have all Adobe Premiere, but guess what? These things cost a fortune. If it's something that you're considering as a beginner, I wouldn't dive into that just yet. I will consider what are your free options and how can you learn on those free options and then invest. Like, if I'm going to take up photography, I'm not going to go invest in a massive DSLR that's going to cost me thousands, and then I go, oh well, this isn't for me, because you're wasting your money. So you want to trial it out before you commit. So the next thing you've got to think of is format. Are you editing for YouTube? You have to have 16:9 ratio, or you've got to think of, if you're doing an Instagram story or a reel, you have to have it in a more of a portrait rather than a landscape format. So know your formats before you hit record, okay, and before you edit the software too, because the one thing about for instance, Instagram, if you're focusing on that type of platform, when you have a landscape and you try to repurpose that, the problem is it becomes super pixelated when you zoom in. So you want quality. That's the one massive tip, is quality, people. Like, do not lose your quality of your video, because a lot of the time quality really separates you from the rest of the group. Transitions, okay, you want your clip to flow into the next one, into the next one, into the next one. Now, this is the most basic level of understanding before you video edit. You want to think of, okay, right, if you're going to have your intro, then it's going to go into your first segment, and then if you want to divide it into so that the contents are constantly for instance, like this content, I'm constantly talking. To break up, I'll be putting transitions in between, which is slides that can connect the two pieces of video, that makes it a little bit more engaging to the user. You need to think, like, if I'm going to be blabbing on for for 15 minutes, I want to retain your attention. I want the transitions to be impactful, something that's going to catch your attention to make you continue to stay to watch the video. So that's another thing about, on the topic of transitions, is more about your intro and outro. Is it engaged? Is there a jingle? Is there melody? Is there something that is consistently remind someone of what you're actually doing? Especially in terms of YouTube, this intro and outro is very important. And if you are watching on YouTube, I do have how to make an intro and outro on Canva tutorial for free. And if you're looking for quality videos and how to record, I've also got a video on my YouTube channel. And for those watching on Instagram, just click my link in my bio description and you'll find those videos. I love using text in video editing. I think it can really transform a video, and it's, especially with Canva makes it so awesome to use text in a high quality way for free, to download in an MP4 format to put onto any video with a green screen. Okay, and if you want to have videoing of back, for instance, if I wanted to change my background, I could have easily put a green cloth behind me and then use the green screen element to take that away to put any cool background. But because I've got a great background, I didn't really need it for that. But the green screen is one of the most beginner skill set that you have as a editor, but it can make your videos look super cool. Okay, firstly, before you video edit, you need to think of as well, are you going to make this a comedic edit? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am not your #1 banter girl to go into comedy edits. I'm just not that funny. I feel like I am funny, but I am not that funny. I don't have that banter wit to video edit like a genius to make it comical. You could, but the thing is, sound effect can really change a video. So for instance, there is a few YouTubers that really they hit the nail on the head, where they have for instance, you could have Siri speak, and you have Siri, one second, let me try this. Hey Siri, what's the weather like?
It's currently partly cloudy and 15 degrees. Expect mostly cloudy skies starting in the afternoon. Today's high will be 15 degrees and the low will be 10. Okay, so they use Siri as an actor within a comedic segment. As I said, I'm not good at that. So that's one element you can have with sound effects. Number two, you can have the zoom in out features of that long pauses, like if you say something and then it's really awkward and then you just zoom in on the face. I'll try to put it in this edit, but anyway, moving on. Also sound effects like typewriting, I use that a lot. You can use as a transition, you can use the bottle cork pop in iMovie to again give it a bit more effect that there is a transition coming. So audio can be really used in creative ways, and I will go through this video series. I'll give you different ways. This is just an introduction into video editing, just to seeing if it's for you or not. But yeah, I feel like sound can be, you know, if it's again this weird awkward silence, you have crickets playing. You know, anything that is kind of stereotypically in sound or stereotypically available, that's what you should put in to your edits with sound, because it's hilarious. Okay, it's fun, you know. And then as well with sound, you can have it maybe as royalty-free music in the background. So a lot of my edits contain music that I've produced myself, so again it acts as a self-promotion in its own right, and if people like the sound, they can go and buy it. But if, for instance, I also have other artists that I work with that I promote their music, and
again, it just gives them a leverage so that they can have more opportunity for them as my YouTube channel grows. But as well, in social media, people don't understand this. You need to buy your royalty-free music, okay? Or I would say, yes, you can go to Ben Sound or you can go to Epidemic Sounds, but to be honest with you, everybody's got their music. Everybody's got their music. Every YouTuber, every social media person has Ben Sound or Epidemic Sound. Be original, okay? Be original. Support artists that do royalty-free music and buy their audio, because guess what? Not a lot of people will have that audio, and you'll get good quality sound for not even that much. And you need royalty-free music when producing social media content because of this new copyright law. Your social media will get triggered. Another thing coming to, the mood or aesthetic. You want to be either entertaining, something that's funny, something that's educational, or something that's emotion provoked. So you get drawn into these things that is some dog rescue and you're just like, oh, it's so sad, like that is emotionally driven, but they use sound plus emotion to create content, okay? And you have to think of what type of content you're doing so that it becomes engaging, because that's what video editing is. It helps keep engagement and it helps keep the quality of a video. So something that I do is, maybe I'm a bit entertaining but I'm mostly educational, okay? I wouldn't call myself an entertainer unless I'm DJ, but yeah, you need to think about what it is you're trying to achieve with the edit, so the end game in mind. And play around, experiment. That's what video editing is about. You make mistakes. Maybe send the video to friends and just say, hey, what do you think of this edit? Do you like it? But you need to just think about how much time you're willing to invest in. What skills do you want to actually use? And once you learn how to video edit in your format that you've decided that works well for you, you'll be able to do it quite quickly, to be honest. I can video edit from half an hour to 4 hours depending on what I'm working on. But yeah, I hope that you found value in today's video. This is just an introduction for you. In the next video, we're going to definitely dive into how I edit my day in the life vlog, which I'll be jumping onto iMovie and Canva so that I can show you how I edit it. And then this will just continue in the series to come. There's loads to learn, and don't be shy, just experiment. And you can find a lot of tutorials online. Like, people are amazing, like myself. We deliver for you to achieve. Do you know what I'm saying? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, share, follow, whichever platform you're on. I'm actually definitely sharing this video on Instagram, IGTV series as well, because Instagram is becoming more video now. So jump in, do not miss out on your video opportunities. YouTube is still a game changer. Instagram is still a game changer. Till next one. Ciao, ciao.